We talk wrestling. I'm Del Gould.
I am Marcelly.
Mars Lee.
Yeah.
All right. Before we start this, I want to say congratulations to you for advancing in the next round. And Helium's Fully Funny as we are also comedians. Mm-hmm. We talk wrestling, but we are strong comedians out here that's working. And my brother advanced to the next round. And Helium's Fully's Funniest 2023. Great stuff last night, brother. Great
I appreciate
stuff,
that.
Man.
Appreciate that. It felt good. It was a fun show. A fun show. And yours is coming up
on July 9th.
July 9th, so I'll be there.
So, I just wanted to take that quick second because great stuff from this guy, man.
Hey, man, appreciate that.
Great stuff. I mean,
appreciate that.
I text you. I don't know if you got my text when I said about your storytelling.
Oh, no, I ain't get that.
Oh, shit.
You'll resend that because,
fucking
every
A1,
compliment.
Fucking A1 storytelling right here. And I know because that's my comment.
Yeah, that's your bag. That's your bag.
Storytelling as well.
Mm-hmm. So it means a lot coming from you. You know what I mean?
And I'm digging the shirt. Yeah. So and you got a show as well coming up. So I want a shirt as soon as you get.
You already know. You already know the Out of Pocket T-shirts are coming.
Yeah, that's a good joke.
But we got our first show this Saturday, June 24th at 8:00 down at the Sawubona Creativity Project. Is a small little creative space theater. On Passyunk, and it's like 1935 Passyunk.
There you go.
Yeah,
we'll put the fly up.
Yeah, we'll put that.
Yeah. All right, now we can get into our wrestling.
Hell yeah, man! There's a lot of wrestling to talk about.
A lot of wrestling going on in the world. Shit,
bro. Yeah, there's a lot of big ass storyline.
I mean, do we want to start WWE or AEW?
It's hard. I mean, like the two biggest. Well, I would say the biggest topic right now is CM Punk.
Yeah.
But you also got the Bloodline shit. So like,
I mean, I would say CM Punk right now because the Bloodline is the hottest storyline going on.
Yeah.
And like the CM Punk is like the latest.
And it's real life shit. Yeah. So with CM Punk.
But I don't even know at this point. Like with the whole CM Punk thing, like he coming back, dropping his. I guess we're gonna say recent pipe bomb, and he sent a lot of shots through the words that he was saying, and people are saying that it might be real, and the Young Bucks might have a problem with it. Hangman, Kenny, but I'm thinking this is a storyline. I think they all talk backstage, and they doing it old school, and they keeping them away from each other. Like, but I still think they're all just cool, and they doing it. They're doing this story right.
Yeah, they as giving them a lot of credit. And if that's the case, that would be dope. But I don't personally know if that's what's going on. Just because that should feel like...
That's what I think.
Like, when you hear him talk, he sounds like it's like a person... He always does genuinely sound like a person who's just talking shit. Like, but I feel like this time, it felt like they don't know what I'm about to say. You know what I'm saying? They don't know what I'm about to say. So
he got full creative control over his whatever lines and whatever
bread. He makes so much money.
Yeah, but
he knows that.
See, back when he did it in the WWE, when he said at the top of the ramp, the Indian style, and said everything that he said, people thought it was real then.
Yeah, you're right.
It was scripted to the T. And WWE fucked it up.
Yeah,
WWE fucked it up. When he got the title, he should have been on TV for a few weeks.
Right.
And I don't know if Punk was really injured the way he was when he left, but he probably did have some small injuries he could have nursed at home and came back in like 6 weeks or some shit. And like, I'm the champ. That's how I always thought it would be if you had like a double champion and somebody had walked out with the belt.
Yeah.
Like you keep him on TV for a few weeks, not a week or two.
Yeah, you don't. Yeah,
like that's the fuck.
You got to make people miss them.
Yeah,
and make
that music hit.
Yeah,
I was like, oh shit,
he back. Yeah.
So, yeah, but back in the day, that promo was 100% story. Like, so I'm thinking they doing that now with something better, and then because you got to because we know everything. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We know who's friends and who's a heel and who's a face, but they really fucking friends. Like.
But what if they really don't fuck with each other though? Like, what if they like, yo, I can't even be in the same room.
That's what they thinking. Dude. That's what they got the people thinking right now.
But like, what if that was real shit?
I mean, if that's really real, then that's crazy. But me, I think it's a storyline. I think they all fucks with each other. I think when it first happened, it really happened. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was a real thing. Like, that shit really got out of hand. But since then, I think they talk, they hash shit out. They grown ass men, for real. Like,
the only thing is though, like they've been avoiding each other.
How
like,
do we know that?
But so like even on this upcoming AEW Dynamite, they said that CM Punk is gonna be on there,
But the Young Bucks not.
They not gonna be there.
Hey, that's right. That's how they supposed to do it. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's the storyline. Like, the Bucks, like, oh, he gonna be there. Well, we ain't coming to TV this. That's hot. That's fucking
good.
hot.
That's good.
Like,
if it's on purpose, it's good.
Yeah,
It's
like
good.
if this is the storyline of it, then this hot. But if it's really like real life, like, oh, he gonna be there. Well, like real life Heat, then that's crazy.
And the other thing that they was talking about on Wrestle Talk is you realize how everybody that they put on Collision is like somebody who got in fights, somebody who like had some issues with Tony Khan. Like it's a bunch of people who had, like, Andrade got into fights with Sammy Guevara backstage, and was trying to walk out
like
or
this.
whatever.
It's like the Collision. How I would write Collision would be how what you just said. Everybody that had beef with somebody, they could stay over there on Dynamite. I'm rocking over here in Collision. That would be your brand split right there.
Right.
Without even saying, it's a brand split.
Right.
And then, you know what I mean, after a few weeks go by, and then you just get this invasion from everybody that be on Collision on Dynamite. They just start wrecking shit. And then CM Punk can be the leader of that. And he be like, yeah, man, you motherfuckers is Dynamite. We're Collision. And that would create the brand split right there. Without even
number one
saying.
show, y'all not the real number one show.
So now you got motherfuckers from Dynamite running over to Collision. You know what I mean?
The thing is, you got to do that shit one time and do it right.
Yeah.
Because like you can't do the Survivor
because at one time that's what people are investing. See how you gonna take it now. But what made me think of that shit is the Acclaim. When they came out on Collision, they was like they gonna be on both shows. Like they created that brand type thing right there without even saying nothing. Like all that shit you could then when you just create it, you can be saying like, I've been saying this for years. Look when what's the name from the Acclaim said what he said. So
and
AEW they got a gold fucking gem right in their hand. Like they just gotta know what to do with it.
Yeah, they just can't make the same mistakes that WWE does every time they do like an invasion. Because like the first time they did it, when like all the ECW cats just started popping up, and then WCW, you know, what I mean, it was alright. Like that version of WCW wasn't great, but when they first had like Rob Van Dam and shit.
Yeah,
like,
because when you think of an invasion, you think Sting coming, Goldberg, the Outsiders.
You ain't seen none of that.
Oh, all them niggas went home. All them niggas went home.
You ain't seen none of them.
Sting took a break and then he ended up in TNA.
Right.
And then finally went to WWE after it was fucking way too late.
It was way too late.
He was supposed to go there when Booker T said, I remember Booker when Booker said it, like, yo, Book, what you gonna do? He said, man, I'm going to WWE.
Yeah, Book ain't
hesitate.
He was the first one.
About to slow his bag up, and that's what Sting was supposed to do.
And that's why Booker he got the belt, and he kept the belt for a little bit.
Yeah,
that world title,
because
like there was nobody else. Like everybody else was gone.
And fucking, I knew the Outsiders was going because they was getting, you got paid a lot of money to go home.
Yep.
And Kevin Nash always been about the bread, like always. And I think Scott Hall, like, he could have went to WWE, and he probably thought about it. And this is just me thinking from back in the day. I always said I thought Scott Hall fucking like thought about it, but Kevin Nash was like, "What do you mean you gonna go with WWE? They paying us way more money to stay home."
Yeah,
he talked Scott Hall right into going the fuck home, like, because that's his man.
That's his man. Yeah. He had to stay attached to his hip.
Yeah,
but I mean, Hogan didn't come back.
I knew he wasn't.
Yeah, we knew that wasn't gonna happen.
Then when they finally came, it was fucking way too late.
Yeah, way too late.
The whole invasion thing was over. Now you're talking about somebody about to bring a cancer to What, man? Please.
Yeah,
These three old motherfuckers. Well,
Like-
Scott Hall was cool, but these two old motherfuckers, like fucking Kevin Nash, was
he got hurt
broken.
like 2 weeks in it.
Yeah.
That shit. He snapped his leg and it was over. And Scott Hall still had the drinking problem, had to go back to rehab. And then it was just Hogan. Hogan actually had the best run.
because they fucking the fans turned him face.
Yeah.
Even
Yeah.
though when they did that
You know, they
shit,
playing on
they
it.
shouldn't have never let Hogan go face again, because that's what killed Scott Hall and Kevin Nash.
I mean, Scott Hall's substance issues kind of killed Scott Hall and Kevin Nash. And Kevin Nash getting hurt like that killed Kevin Nash. Kevin Nash got on. This motherfucker got injured as soon as he got tagged into the fucking ring. This motherfucker he was like, come on. He got tagged. He went over the,
Yeah,
the
just crumbled.
His knee just buckled.
Yo,
He was like, oh,
fucking,
come on, dog.
Did you ever hear the story about it was supposed to be Austin and Hogan?
Yeah.
And it was supposed to be Rock and Scott Hall.
Yeah.
But
Like Rock
Hogan
and
ain't
Scott
want-
Hall would have been cool, but you gotta do Rock and Hogan.
yeah, it was supposed to be Rock. Of course, it was
You
supposed
gotta
to
do Rock and Hogan.
like nothing taken away from the Rock, but it was just the highest draw versus the highest draw.
Yeah.
The Rock was always number 2 to Steve Austin,
Right.
for sure.
Right. But yeah, you just got to do that. But and the thing is, like, you don't have a lot of time because Hogan was like,
But Hogan didn't want.
already.
I heard Hogan didn't want to do the job for Austin,
For
but he could
Austin.
do the job for the Rock.
Yeah.
Like that shit is yo. That's why I never been a Hogan fan.
Yeah.
Like Hogan was not my guy. Like
Besides the fact
Macho
that
Man
he's
was
racist.
my guy. Like
Hogan is just not a good dude. He's a piece of
you
shit.
know, I don't think Hogan racist. I just think he's just cool and he can do whatever the fuck he want. Like
Racist. there's a big overlap.
I don't think he got no problem with black people. I just think he could just say.
You just think he better than them.
I mean,
You just
I
think they ain't gonna do
I think
shit.
Hogan think he better than everybody.
Yeah.
Like just flat out, it don't matter if you black, white, whatever.
Like,
I
he
just think
OJ.
Hogan he think he's a god
Yeah.
to people and shit. Like, and some people do treat him like that, just as well. People treated Michael Jackson the same way.
Yeah.
So it's understandable, but people doing that and putting him in that position and him having that head that you know what I mean, he just think he can. I can say that
You
word.
just say it.
Like,
I can
they
just
won't have
say
no
it.
problem with me saying it. Booker
I'm
T
Hulk
called
Hogan.
me it.
Yeah, but and Vince McMahon called me. You know what I'm saying?
So, yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna just still do the whole fucking.
And that's crazy.
They-
Vince said that
still
shit
gonna love
on TV.
Yeah, on Monday Night
Like,
Raw.
Monday Night Raw, clean.
Clean.
And people still cheer Vince
They
McMahon.
had him stop. He said, "What's up, my nigga?" And then he just walked right off.
Right in front of Booker T. Like, and that's another thing. I wonder if Booker T knew that shit. Like,
Yo, he had to. He had to.
I'm gonna call you a nigga tonight. That's cool.
That's the conversation you
The
had to
fuck?
have.
Like, no.
It's like, Book, I want you to hear this. Tonight, I'm gonna call you a nigga, like on camera. and
Wearing
he
a-
had to be. He
wearing
had
a
to say
do-rag.
yes. Wearing a do
This nigga had a do-rag
Still
on.
doing the walk, like with the do rag on.
And he stopped. What up? This is my nigga.
That's just
Yo.
Yo, you know what we should start doing? We should start doing like a out of pocket or out of line clip of the week or something that we refer to, because there's so much shit from the '90s that is so out of line that you
Hell
would
yeah.
never get away with today.
Hell yeah, that's-
could never get away with,
Like the Dudleys powerbombing Mae Young through a table.
bro.
That lady was 89 or some shit years old. Like, you can't set a table on fire and
She
then
knew how to tuck her
powerbomb
chin
this
though.
shit.
She tucked the shit out of her chin. She knew how to still take a bump. They powerbombed the shit out of her through them tables, but she knew how to take them bumps. That's good training, yo. You know, you can do
Man,
that shit till you die.
You know what? How they was wrestling back in the day, so stiff and all that shit. I don't think she had feeling anyway.
Yeah,
Like,
I mean, she was kind of.
Hey,
she
she
was
was
hunched. But that hunch was
like she was just
fucking-
she was like Walking Dead. Like seriously. Like,
yeah, she was like fucking power
Moolah.
Hey, through a table.
Moolah.
Fabulous Moolah.
Yo. But yeah, what else is going on? Seth Rollins is a fighting champion. Every week, he's there every week champion. Like he hasn't missed a day and no shit like that.
Who you think his next like real opponent?
Drew McIntyre.
Yeah, if he comes back.
Yeah, but I heard he's just injured and he's on his way back.
Yeah.
Like, he's gonna get that kind of. Where's Drew McIntyre gonna go?
Yeah, because he
can't
don't
leave
fit.
and go back. He already did the Indies.
He can't. He don't fit nowhere else.
He already did the Indies though. That's how you got back.
Yeah.
To the WWE, like you already left. You went to the Indies. You went to TNA, became the world champion. I do not want to see him in AEW.
Nah, he wouldn't work in AEW.
He would not work in AEW. He is not an AEW
He's not,
guy.
because he's not even as athletic as the big guys over there. So it's just like
when you look at AEW roster, he got history with like Daniel Bryan, Cesaro, Jon Moxley, like, but you can't really say Jon Moxley like,
yeah, I don't,
because he was like. Drew was like in NXT when Mox was like on his way out or some shit like that. So they ain't really worked together for real. So Drew will only have like history with Daniel Bryan and like Cesaro.
Yeah, I mean he would just be a mid card dude anyway. They really wouldn't make much of him.
I think he'll be like yeah. I see him as like in the same position Jay White is in.
Yeah, exactly.
Like Jay White is a fucking main event guy, and he's running around with Juice Robinson talking about Bullet Club Gold, and only the two of them. That's dumb. Like,
yeah, that shit is more pathetic than when DX came back and it was like both 50-year-old men with facial hair.
I thought the Guns was going to join Bullet Club Gold.
Right, that would make sense.
Yeah,
kind of keep it in the family.
Yeah, Bullet Club Gold and Jay White and Juice, and then the fucking either Ethan Page or who the fuck did I say? Who the fuck was teaming with Ricky Starks? Oh, Todd Dillinger. What the Sean Spears?
Sean Spears.
Yeah, Sean Spears. Like he can be like cause he I can see him doing it, teaming with Ricky Starks, trying to fight Juice and Switch or the Guns joint, and now they Bullet Club go, they tag team match with them, and Sean Spears turn on Ricky Starks.
Yeah, you just can't have Bullet Club anything be just two people. This shit is corny.
This shit is not good.
That shit is corny.
But I like Bullet Club Gold. Like it just needs some members.
Yeah,
and Jay need to be the leader,
right?
And he need to be in the world title picture,
right?
Like, he going for the world title, even if it is the Ring of Honor joint, don't matter,
right?
Like he just need to be in the world title picture,
right? He can't. He feels like a mid carder, and everybody who knows better that he's more talented than that. Yeah, it just don't make sense not to have him.
The fucking. Did you see the MJF Adam Cole promo?
Yeah.
Yo,
that shit was
when
great.
I tell you, I'm so mad that they did this and they did this to Adam Cole.
Oh, they let him talk against MJF.
Yeah, man.
They don't. I don't think their scripts be scripted necessarily either.
Yeah, I don't know, but Adam Cole, on the mic, MJF made Adam Cole look bad. Like,
MJF ate him. He killed him.
When he talked, he made me go back and watch a fucking Adam Cole match from Ring of Honor, and he was like in better shape. He wasn't.
Yeah.
Adam Cole looked bony. Like
if
he was walking down the street, I look like I could be Adam Cole. Fuck up.
Yo, I saw him at that bar.
Yeah,
like I swear to God, dog.
He looked like a regular person.
I'm bigger than him. Like I'm bigger than him, but he know how to fight. So, but honestly,
if you don't know that, he know how to wrestle.
He know how to wrestle.
He know how to fucking in the stage. Like
he's a small dude.
He's a
small dude, and he does not look that athletic. But
I mean, he is athletic because we see him in the ring.
But it's just like for MJF to call it out in a promo, like
he don't look like he in the gym.
Right.
He don't look like he in the gym. He just look like he just do like cardio or some shit. Like just run.
Like fucking plyometrics.
Yeah, like, and I don't know why. That's weird to me. Like,
yeah, you gotta look.
I don't know no like big injury that happened to Adam Cole that like had him on the shelf like years or some shit like that.
What was the big injury? That
recently.
Yeah, recently.
I'm talking about from back in the day though.
Yeah.
Recently, AEW, you got the concussion shit.
Yeah.
You got that massive concussion, like almost career ending, John.
Yeah.
But before that,
and there ain't no muscle gonna help you from that. If you get hit in the head, you just
fucking shatter your brain.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, that's going to be, I guess, a match that's soon to be happening between MJF and Adam Cole, which MJF is definitely going to win.
Yeah.
I don't see
it'll be a good.
Adam Cole don't even look right with the AEW championship.
Nah.
The belt is bigger than him.
Nah, and they haven't built him up to feel that important yet. You know what I mean?
The belt is bigger than him.
Yeah, it just won't.
I wouldn't want to put that belt on him.
Nah, they know better.
Just like when they had the four pillars match, I was like,
yeah, you knew what was gonna happen. It was a good match though.
I don't see that belt on fucking Darby or Jungle Boy now.
No.
I can see Sammy Guevara winning that joint.
Not yet though.
No, yeah, not yet. But
not yet.
If out of them, the next motherfucker, it gotta be Sammy. I wouldn't put that belt on Jungle Boy or Darby. Like Darby look like he about to graduate with my son.
Yeah, right.
Like,
that's the thing. All of them
so young.
really look young as shit, and I think they
little.
They are little. They're small dudes, and they are fairly young. But nah, I think MJF is the only one that's believable as a top.
Yeah, because I believe Adam when he said he was on the steroid shit.
Hey man, he's an old school.
You gotta see if he can start developing them little pimples on his body, then he on steroids. Because it happened to Jinder Mahal.
Neck and his jaw.
Yeah. What about the news with WWE was looking at AEW's Hook?
Oh really?
No, you ain't see that? Yeah, look it up. That's an official joint. WWE got some interest in looking at Hook. Matter of fact, I think I saved it to my phone.
Yeah.
Fucking and Taz is for it. Taz is for Hook to make the jump to the WWE because he wanted his son to witness that experience.
I mean, Taz would know.
Yeah.
I mean, that's one man who's been in pretty much every promotion.
I think he left because they was going in a change of direction though.
Yeah.
Like with the announce team and all that, because Taz wasn't like an active wrestler no more.
Right.
That was over.
Yeah, I mean, if he feels like WWE would actually take care of his son, you know, and give him a little opportunity.
If Hook want to be Hook the way he is now, I'll stay right at AEW.
Yeah, right. You can't come out to Action Bronson on WWE.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know.
Nah, they gonna give him some.
Cause I was thinking about Cody, but that's Cody's song.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah, not a lot of people gonna end up keeping their same song, especially when it didn't start in WWE. Cody
and they people didn't make it.
Mm-hmm. Right.
I like the World Heavyweight titles though.
But the new one?
I like the both. Yeah, for Raw and SmackDown. I like Roman John. I like Oscar John. I like Red John. I like something.
Yeah. I like the fact that they look different. They feel different
for shows and shit.
Mm-hmm.
Like that's the WWE. It's like back in the day, the WWE Championship and the World Heavyweight Championship. Mm-hmm. The World Heavyweight Championship on Raw, the WWE on SmackDown. That's good.
Yeah.
Got rid of the blue and shit. Like, that was, even though Paul Heyman's still carrying around the two old.
Yeah, they gotta get rid of it. Like it kind of undermines the whole idea of having
I feel like if he's just walking around like they trophies at this point, is okay. But you gotta lug them belts. Them real belts.
Yeah,
them joints heavy as fuck. You gotta lug them joints around the city. Come on, man. I want to see what the tag team belts gonna look like. I think they're gonna be at the Money in the Bank. At the Sammy and Kev have a successful defense.
Who are they going against again?
Ain't it Pretty Deadly?
Is it okay?
I believe
because they already did the Imperium thing.
Yeah, they won that joint on SmackDown. That Sheamus and what's the name started? Rich.
Oh yeah, I ain't see that.
They Pretty Deadly won that joint.
Okay.
Yeah, it's Pretty Deadly. Cause I remember saying, who's walking out as Money in the Bank new tag team champions, and the one boy said that Pretty Deadly, and they both like, yes, boy.
Yeah, I like them. They funny.
I think they funny as shit.
And they good. They can move.
And that's why I think they canceled Maximum Male Models.
Yeah.
I think that's why they got rid of them. Jones.
I thought that they were probably gonna do something together.
Yeah, but it would have been funny ass segment, I think. But that's too much on the jaw, I think.
Yeah, that would have been good, but yeah, apparently they're supposed to get repackaged. Real quick, I did want to talk about just like Forbidden Door and some of the shit that you're looking forward to, because they announced a few of the matches.
You got the matches?
I know Okada and Bryan Danielson.
Yeah, I want to see that.
That's the main one.
I want to see that match. I'm definitely going Bryan Danielson though. I ain't got nothing against Okada. Just I got to ride with Bryan. I got to ride with Danielson.
Yeah, that it's tough because I know last year they ain't really do New Japan justice in the pay-per-view. Like New Japan lost every major battle or every major match,
and they did, didn't they?
And it just made them look like a lesser organization to me. And I feel like you gotta, like, Okada's your main guy, and you know they gonna have a
beating Dan Bryan ain't gonna hurt Dan.
That ain't gonna hurt Bryan Dan. Yeah, it ain't gonna hurt him at all. And I think it would elevate New Japan and be like, all right, this top guy, this is their guy, and he won the biggest match. So you got Omega and Ospreay and another one. You know that's gonna be crazy.
I think Ospreay got that job.
No, I hope he does. I think it's about time that he wins because I think Kenny.
And the only reason why I think Ospreay got that job because I think the boy Takeshita is going to interfere in that job somehow and screw Kenny.
Yeah,
with Don Callis.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why I think Ospreay going to get the win. But it's going to be an incredible match. But the ending is going to be because Takeshita interfered and caused Kenny the match.
Yeah,
that's how I'm going with it. Because Will going to definitely win that job.
Yeah,
I think the last time they wrestled, Kenny won.
Yeah, the last couple times they won.
He just can't get the job done against Kenny Omega.
That's the story that they've been telling. And
I think this is going to be the one. Yeah, so I got Ospreay in that joint.
Oh, Hiroshi Tanahashi and MJF. That's.
Hey, yo, did you see the fucking the interview when the chick came up and told MJF about it, and MJF was like, "Yeah, I'm not doing that."
Yeah, yeah. He's like, "I'm gonna say no.
I won't say no to this one." That shit had me cracking the fuck up.
He's incredible at that role, yo. He plays the asshole. It's not for the AEW
title, is it?
Nah, actually, yeah, it is. It is for the AEW title. MJF. You already know he's winning.
Yeah.
Like, there's no way that Tony Khan will let Tanahashi win that shit.
Yeah. And Tanahashi was on the last joint, right? Didn't he lose or some shit like that?
Yeah, I think everybody lost, yo. I think all of them.
But he lost like clean and crazy, some shit. I don't know.
Yeah, they ain't do them no justice. But Sonata and Jungle Boy, I don't really. That's for the IWGP title. I don't really know Sonata like that.
Sonata got I think he had the Ring of Honor Pure John, didn't he?
Oh yeah.
You know, let's say for that title.
Nah, it's the IWGP World Heavyweight title.
Oh shit.
Yeah, I ain't even know that he was the champion. But yeah, that's pretty much the card. I think I
like Sonata so far. Though, but because Jungle Boy said he wanted to go for some gold because Hook got some gold. You know, Hook was like it's pointless at that point.
It's not even a real belt.
It's not even recognized.
Right.
It's just around in the back. He's just carrying that jump. Anyway, but Jungle Boy not winning that jump.
Yeah,
it's gonna get to the point where everybody gonna say about Jungle Boy, he have these incredible matches. It looked like he's about to get there, and then he just fails.
Yeah,
until he finally win the big one.
Yeah, I mean, I think if they build him up right, they might end up having like a real big baby face on their hands, but. I think what they're trying to do is like really trying to
fucking Luchasaurus got gold.
Yeah,
Luchasaurus is the TNT champion.
Yeah, like, that's crazy. He don't even talk. My man don't even talk.
I'm sick of Wardlow. Like,
yeah,
Wardlow don't even look the same no more.
Yeah, he don't do it for me. I don't know what's up with him. He's
like when he had the little man bun, he was like. I guess he stopped.
Yeah, he had a look, yo.
Yeah, it looked like he was on steroids heavy. I guess when he came in, and then he not on him no more. But he's not continuing in the gym or some shit. Like he just He just lost his look in his.
Yeah.
WWE was interested in this dude.
He looked like a WWE guy.
Now they don't want that dude.
He should have fucking signed elsewhere. Cause they gave him his chances with the belt, with the TNT belt, but
like a 3-time champion or some shit. Like that. Like,
something like that.
Bro, he gotta go.
Yo,
well, go back with MJF. If you go back with MJF,
that will elevate both of them. You know,
MJF is fine.
He'll be fine, but I feel like somebody like him should have some goons. He should have people in his corner, because he's a great heel. But I think the idea of him having any sort of power, you got to be able to have control over some people. You know what I'm saying?
And he did with the motherfuckers. Stokely Hathaway in them, but he just he just left them and shit.
Yeah, right.
So it don't work out, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah, I guess the story is that he's such a narcissist.
Jerk. A fucking jerk.
That he don't work well with others, but he's great at the role.
Yeah,
he's the top heel.
Talking about people's personal business and shit. That's what I be like. I know MJ gotta be like, yo, bud, because you know I like to say, bud, yo, bud. I'm gonna talk about this, that, and that. You cool with it?
Yeah, you gotta clear some of that shit.
Yeah, the shit he was saying off the wall.
Well, yeah, yo, let's Bloodline. Tell me what was going through your head. Like, did you anticipate? Because I know a lot of this shit, you be like, yo, I knew that shit was going to happen. But tell me, did you anticipate that?
The Bloodline, I tried to turn my brain off. So with this joint, yeah, of course, I turned my brain off. I was like I was a fan. Sitting on the edge, like, yo, what is Jay about to do? And then they said, you out? I'm like, what?
Yeah.
And then I knew it was about to be what it was when he backed all the way up to Roman.
Yeah, right. He was like, you got to get in right kicking position.
Then he came over, he was like, but I am too. Mm-hmm. But I'm out too or some shit.
Yeah.
And it was just like, smack on my head.
Once he did the super kick, I was like, oh shit, this shit is official. He really, you know what I mean? I did get hype. I got hype. Because the storytelling is so fucking good. Like, they're
I'm
really
happy
good.
that they didn't do that, like, with Jay, like, going with Roman over Jimmy, because twins do have that bond. Like, I can't leave my twin hanging. Yeah. And it's always a twin that this is what's best for us.
Yeah,
it's always gonna be like that.
You're always gonna have an older dynamic. All of my friends or everybody I know that's twins, like, there's always still that older sibling dynamic. Yeah.
And one and the other one is wild as fuck or some shit. Hey, Jimmy can't help it. He was prime king and head of the football or captain of the football team. He had better leadership skills than you. He was the wild one.
Right.
He the one that made you become a wrestler.
But it's great storytelling too, because because you got Solo, who's their brother. You know
he's corrupted.
But he's corrupted though, and you know what I mean. It's
but he
not
didn't have no relationship with the Usos either, because he didn't grow up with the Usos or Roman. They grew up, the Usos and Roman grew up together, and Solo watched from being a baby, and by the time he was running around, them niggas was on the road. Like,
I think he's around the same age as Jacob Fatu, but I don't know if they grew up together, because you know that big ass family, they everywhere.
I mean, I would believe so, because them motherfuckers look like they all connected.
Yeah,
like,
and as a matter of fact, Rikishi, he trained both of them, so they had to.
Except for The Rock. The Rock is not.
Yeah, he ain't really a oos.
Yeah, no.
A Rock ain't really a oos, but he's a Rock, so I mean, claim his.
I'm glad they did this tag team thing though, because I did not want to see one of the Usos against Roman Reigns on a pay-per-view. Like,
oh yeah.
Like,
right. Even though those were great matches that told great stories.
I think the Usos gonna win at Money in the Bank. They're gonna pin Solo, of course.
Yeah,
but I think they're gonna win.
And Roman just need to go away, because people be talking about Roman going away. You know what I mean, and then coming back at SummerSlam. Just go ahead, go away. Make a nice little entrance after you go away for a little while.
Yeah, he should blame Solo, snap on Solo.
Yeah, and then everything crumble. Everybody go to their own separate ways.
The storytelling is so good right now. You gotta keep that shit juicy.
That's
the only thing that's fucking keeping SmackDown. like on top.
Yeah. But nah, that shit it's been good. It's been the best thing in wrestling for what, like a year now, right? That shit
Right
been around.
How long
Maybe
Roman
longer.
been champion? Like 3 years?
Mm-hmm.
That shit been popping for 3 years there.
Yeah.
Cause ever since him and the main event Jay shit started.
Yeah, that's right.
Then Jimmy
Pandemic.
returning from his injury, throwing in the towel.
Mm-hmm.
And then finally, like, we acknowledge you. And then Solo coming. Then the Sami Zayn shit. Got a lot of shit with the bloodline, bro.
Yeah. Yeah, they could have went in a few different directions, but I love whatever they came up with is way better than what I thought that shit was gonna turn out.
I remember y'all
so
saying on this show, now the bloodline, now Sammy gone, it's over. Like, there's nothing else to do. Yes, it is.
Nah,
a lot
it's plenty.
to do.
Yeah, it's plenty more.
Now it's a family beef.
Right. And they play it perfectly because you have like the dynamic with the twins and Solo, the twins and Roman, and then Roman and Solo, and then Paul Heyman with everybody else too.
Paul Heyman was crying.
Yeah, yeah, he's good too,
he's
man.
Fucking incredible. He
so
started
good at
crying.
What he does, yo.
No, my trouble chief.
He's brilliant. But
and they said, Paul's my wise man. Well, you the trouble chief. You can get your wise man. And then when he asked Paul Heyman a question, that nigga said, I love you, my tribal chief. Yes, my tribal chief. What? He was so happy when Roman was like, he's my wise man. He is for me. He helped me lead. He started cheesing so hard. I said, yo, Paul is a nut, yo. You would think like he really like the hey, what's the John fucking the fucking I think it's Aladdin. The
With the genie?
Yeah, with the genie. But what's the parakeet? Like the parakeet
shit, yeah.
drawing and shit.
Yeah.
Always trying to be newsy and
Gilbert Gottfried.
Yeah. That's Paul Heyman to Roman Reigns. Yo, that's exactly what that shit
It's
reminds me.
loud and annoying.
Yeah.
Just in the mix.
And then be like, don't hit me, I'm just the messenger. Like, he be copping right out. Like when he got a super kick, you see Paul roll under the bottom.
That shit funny because he know he's limited. He know he limited, dog.
Oh shit, I gotta get out of here.
That shit was funny though. Yo, real quick, I came across a list on social media. I gotta try to pull it up. So, the list was the top 10 finishers. The top 10 finishers in wrestling, and I think the way that they came up with it on here is they actually had like a AI program, like ChatGPT or whatever it is, come up with it, instead of, as opposed to somebody else actually coming up with it, like actually writing it. But it definitely made me think. Like, hold up. If I was to do this, I'd change it a little bit. But this is like it was like a program that made it up. And I guess with this information, so I'll read off the 10, and then maybe we could come up with our top 5. Because shuffling all of this shit around might be a lot, and then adding some extra. But so let me tell you what this thing came up with for number 10. Number 10, the spear. Number 9, the sharpshooter. Number 8, the F5. Number 7, the attitude adjustment. Number 6, the pedigree. Number 5, sweet chin music. Number 4, RKO. Number 3, rock bottom. Number 2, tombstone. And number 1, the Stone Cold Stunner. Yeah. So if you had to rank your top 5 finishers of all time,
I could do 10.
Okay, all right, fuck with it then.
I'll do 10.
Let's do it.
I'm gonna go for 10 up, 10 to 1.
Yeah.
Let's see. Number 10. Cause I'm a wrestling fan. See, that's the thing. I know a lot of finishing moves.
Yeah, that's impressive. If you could really rank all this shit backwards in your head, just off the cuff, I'd be really impressed. Cause I was about to ask for a pen and paper that do this shit.
I'll fucking go Goldberg's jackhammer for 10. the jackhammer was a good move. And I could have did like 20, but it's cool.
Because there is a lot of like really good ones. There's iconic ones. Like you gotta take all that shit into account.
Number 9, I'll go fucking Brian Clark, The Meltdown. Remember The Meltdown?
Which one is that?
Remember Rav? He was Rav. He was Adam Bomb in WWE.
Yeah, I remember Adam Bomb.
The Meltdown, he'll put your arm between legs, hook you, he'll flip you over, and then...
Oh, okay. Because I was thinking, he'd do a power bomb back in the day, but...
Yeah, that was The Meltdown.
Okay.
So he looked that joint up. I like that. He would... Remember how Road Dogg used to do the pump handle slam?
Yeah.
But he'll flip you all the way over into that... British Bulldog power slam. He'd have you in the pump handle slam position, roll you all over his shoulder, and then slam you down to the mat.
Okay.
That Meltdown was crazy. I'll go with that with number 9. Number 8, I'll go Booker T's fucking Houston Hangover.
Okay, I thought she was about to say his fucking bookend Spinneroonie.
I'll go to the Houston Hangover. What was that, 8?
Spinneroonie was tough though.
That was 8, right?
Yeah.
Number 7, I'll go to Rock's Rock Bottom.
Okay. You got 6 left. There's a lot of good ones out there that you ain't say yet.
I'll go Sting's, the Scorpion Deathlock Sharpshooter.
Okay, so the combination of them.
Yeah, whatever.
All right. I'll let you get away with it.
That was 6. 5, I'll go with the Diamond Cutter, DDP.
Okay.
4, I'll go with Shawn Michaels, Sweet Chin Music. 3,
You only got 3 left, but there's at least 5 that I'm thinking of that you ain't mentioned yet.
damn. See, that's a lot of finish I would have used there. I can't.
But yeah, you only got 3 left, so.
I know my number 1, so I only got 2 left.
Yeah, just fill in the blanks, yo.
I'm gonna go Jake the Snake's DDT. 2.
For real? Okay.
Jake the Snake DDT.
Okay, I mean, all right.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm with you.
I was saying. You're leaving a lot on the table here, Del.
Yo, Jake DDT was crazy, yo. I can't believe y'all like shocked over that. Like,
You're leaving a lot on the table.
Yeah, the best DDT.
yeah, he invented the DDT.
Yeah, I mean, he got the OG DDT.
I don't know it like that.
But I don't know if I would say, I don't know.
Yeah,
I at number 3 though. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Nah, but go ahead.
That's a
So you only got 2 left.
good move, man. Damn. Fuck. I got some honorable mentions.
You always be laughing at other people for always honorable mentioning.
Let me see.
The Stone Cold Stunner gotta be fucking number 1.
definitely gotta be.
No,
Oh wow, that's
I
crazy.
mean, I wouldn't even, but I guess number 2, I'll go with Stone Cold and Stone Cold Stunner.
Alright, what's number 1 here?
Macho Man's elbow.
Oh man, yo, you bugging.
Yeah.
You bugging. Yeah.
I want to hear
Get off the
Yeah.
camera.
Yeah, that's why I'm moving.
Fuck, Macho Man's elbow is legendary.
It's
bro.
legendary.
What?
What I'm saying, all right. What I'll do is I'll have to start from 1 and go up.
That'd be hard.
Yeah, it would be. I couldn't. The way that you did that backwards, I'm impressed. But for me, yeah, Stone Cold Stunner got to be number 1. Number 2. I don't know, yo. I'm gonna say number 2 got to be I'm a big RKO guy. I don't know. I think it's
Diamond Cutter though.
It's the Diamond Cutter, but I think he made it better. He made it bigger. He made it bigger. He has the moments, dog. It's about the moments.
But DDP do too.
But DDP got moments, but RKO, he's legendary right now, yo.
Bro, DDP done the same shit with that Randy Orton did, but Randy Orton put a lot of little funk on what DDP already did. Like, all right, remember Evan Bourne doing the shooting star press and he catching him RKO?
Yes.
Fucking, that shit was already done when somebody flew out the top rope with their arms out.
That shit with Evan Bourne was crazy.
That's why I said when he put the funk on it.
Yeah.
Now they athletic. So Randy Orton, listen, when you do this, I'm gonna catch you, bang, boom. Back in the day when DDP was making his move hot, motherfuckers wasn't thinking about doing that.
So you telling me that Dr. J is a better in-game dunker than fucking Vince Carter just because Vince Carter made it better? You know what I'm saying?
He put the funk on it.
Yeah.
But the move itself, how it was hooked and delivered, even Randy said DDP was doing was he got it from DDP.
Nah, Randy made it bigger, yo. He turned it into a bigger thing. Everybody fucking playing around with each other now.
The float over. Randy Orton, before he started doing them crazy ass, he was doing the float over the arm and bang. Who? DDP.
Hey man, I'm just saying. I think he just took it to another level.
The hanging off the rope. The hanging off the rope on somebody else. Bang. DDP.
But the Seth moment. The Seth moment was probably the biggest one ever, and the Evan Bourne shit. Those two moments, I think, sets them apart from everything that Diamond Dallas Page did. He was great in WCW, whatever, but I think what Randy Orton has done.
Got some Diamond Cutting moments in WWE too.
But they not on the same level, yo. They still everybody be watching these. Like if we look at the views on each of these.
I'm giving it to DDP every time.
Ain't no way.
Look at an RKO and look at a Diamond Cutter. You're going to be like, yo, Diamond fucking executed that joint fucking. That's why when motherfuckers want to use it as a finishing move, they call DDP first.
Yeah, but the DDP, everybody fucks with him. He's not in the top echelon of wrestlers. All
right. Your number 9 is the Diamond Cutter. I mean, RKO.
My number two.
Oh, 2. My bad.
Yeah. Number 3, I'm gonna say I'm gonna have to say the Tombstone Pile Driver. Because I think, especially because of the lore of how people actually got hurt and how that shit was banned once upon a time.
Who got hurt besides Stone Cold? And it was a sit-down joint.
Yeah, it was a mistake, but I think the idea of like, oh shit, Stone Cold got paralyzed by this.
But that wasn't a tombstone though. That was a pile driver.
It was a regular pile driver.
Yeah.
But remember, the Tombstone was banned though. It was banned for a long time, and Taker wasn't doing it for a long time. He was doing just the power bomb and the choke slam.
Yeah, I understand that, but that was some stupid WWE shit. That
wasn't Undertaker your man? Like,
it was some stupid WWE shit because nobody got hurt. Who got hurt with the Tombstone?
But even with all of that, the fact that shit was banned,
I know
it was like the most iconic move.
Yeah, Undertaker.
And
just like
that's your man. Undertaker
how you just
is the
say
most
that,
iconic.
But you don't give it to DDP with his Diamond Cutter.
It's not the
that
same.
Don't make sense
because Undertaker is bigger, and Randy Orton is bigger. They both bigger. They just took it to another level. All of these guys are bigger.
Former world champion.
I love DDP, yeah, but he's just not in WWE. He's not.
Oh, all right.
I'm saying.
I'm sorry.
Let's call it. We gotta call it exactly what it is.
All right, Tombstone. It is.
Yeah, Tombstone, number 3. All right. I'm gonna say Sweet Chin Music, number 4. Sharpshooter, number 5. Spear, number 6. 5-star Frog Splash, number 7.
Rob Van Dam
by RVD. Number 8, I'm going with the 3D. Because I think that's, as far as tag team moves, I think that's like,
I wasn't even thinking about tag teams.
That's my favorite shit.
3D is definitely
Number
Just a lifting
9.
up diamond cutter. But
Yeah, it is. It is. But they put their own funk on it, and they made it a unique tag team move that's devastating no matter what. They put several people through tables, and we talked about Mae Young already. You know, everybody got it back in the day. Shit, that leaves me with 2. In terms of what I haven't used yet, I'm gonna say number 9. Got to be the F5 because I love the F5.
that move is so dumb.
There's no way
Oh,
that
come
don't
on.
make
That's
it.
Get out on camera.
There's no way that don't make
Get
it
out
in the top 10.
get out the camera. The F5 is a tough ass move.
gotta
Like
get that top.
every
Move is
time,
dumb, man.
yo, that's like one of the like when I saw Brock Lesnar first do that shit when he came out of nowhere, he picked somebody up over his shoulder and just threw him and dropped him like that.
Move is dumb, man.
Nah, yo, that move is
He used to
How do you hurt yourself on that?
because you just like swung around and fell on your face, and the person.
Why? I did not fall on my face. I landed on my hands. Like,
But I mean, it's fake. But you know, and the person's body weight makes you go down faster. You know what I'm saying? And also another reason.
But if
Here's
that's
another
your
reason.
9, then okay.
Here's another reason why that move is like one of the best ever. Is because of the name of it. So like, an F5.
It's a cool name.
It's a great name because it got multiple meanings, right? Because an F5 is a fucking jet, right? But also an F5 is a button on your computer that's a refresh and it makes you like spin. And the sign for it is the arrow, you know what I'm saying? The circle and the arrow. So when you do an F5, you make somebody, you know what I'm saying, do that circular motion. You know what I'm saying? See, I'm telling you, Paul Heyman is just on another level if he's the one who came up with it. Or whoever came up with it is on another level. So yeah, F5.
It's a cool name.
I'm saying.
The move is dumb as hell, but alright. That's your 9.
Fry.
I'm saying that every video game, bro. Every single video game. And then number 10. Number 10 got to be the Pedigree for me. Yeah. Thank you. I think my list is better than yours, but I'm gonna just keep it.
Macho Man Elbow is legendary. The fucking Jake the Snake's DDT. Come on, man.
I'm saying, how many people finish their match with any of those moves? We're like with a DDT. Well, only like a couple people, but like an elbow. That shit regular as hell.
God, tell me that Macho Man Elbow wasn't on point, bro.
It was great.
Like when anybody was a big wrestling fan, if you was a top rope guy, you not gonna sit and tell me you ain't. If you did a frog splash, if you was like Eddie Guerrero's frog splash, there's no way hell you didn't do Macho Man's Elbow.
Look, my thing is, if you're ranking the best top rope finishers, right? To me, the elbow doesn't even seem like a finisher nowadays.
But we talking about all times though.
Yeah, I get it.
That
Like,
Macho Man, this you do a highlight reel of Macho Man delivering that elbow.
No, he
It's
looks
fucking
great.
cool.
No, he makes it look good.
Like, come on, man, that shit look like it'll fuck you up.
Yeah,
as he
especially because he big as
coming
shit.
down, yeah.
And he keeps his
And
whole
it's not
body
like
solid.
He really was drop that
Yeah.
joint on you.
Nah, he
and
did
that shit was so hot. Shawn Michaels started doing
Yeah,
it too.
yeah.
Like,
Shawn
come on.
Michaels made it look good too, but I will give it to Randy Savage.
Come on.
I think Macho Man had the best one,
Yeah,
and he
hell
had the
yeah.
best one.
He made the elbow drop cool as shit.
Yeah, I'm not mad at it being in your top 10. I'm just saying like top.
And
3
Jake
is crazy.
DDT
That's
was
crazy.
smooth as shit.
That's crazy.
What? Come on.
It's just
he
how far.
Ricky Steamboat on the concrete and knocked him the fuck out.
Yeah, it's a great move.
For real, he was dead weight. When you see him putting him back up in the ring, he was knocked the fuck out.
I mean, it's a great move. It's a move that everybody has used on their friends and their family and shit. You know what I mean? Playing around, but
That's been a finisher for multiple wrestlers. Tommy Dreamer,
Tommy, yeah, sure.
Sandman,
Again, a bunch of.
Trish Stratus,
Okay, yeah, all right.
Lita. In the beginning, when she
I was about
with
to say, okay.
S.A. Rio.
So yeah, it was like her build up. It was like she would do that and then she would do the moonsault.
The moonsault was
Yeah.
shit. The DDT was what did it.
But I'm
Come on,
saying
man.
the moonsault looked good.
Come on, man.
looked
Must we go to Raven?
And now Ravens was good.
Even flow.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Come on, man. The DDT.
But it's
a lot of people use DDT.
though.
Come
So
on.
you like that and not the F5? You think that's more effective than the F5?
You dumping a nigga. You dumping a nigga on his head. Like, you see RVD get DDT. RVD used to be on top of his basket.
Yeah, him and Montez be selling the hell out of him.
Yeah, come on, man. I'm about the DDT, man. Come on.
Yeah, I don't hate your list, but I just ain't.
Another great finisher is Mr. Perfect.
Ooh, the Perfect Plex, yeah.
Come on,
that
man.
would be in my top 15.
Come on, man. That shit. Yeah.
That would be in my 15. If
a lot of moves out here that we forgetting. Perfect Plex was on the beam.
Can you remember any like fun characters that you still remember to the day? Like,
yeah, everybody had my name. Like,
it was like Del Go.
Had Del Killer.
Okay.
What was it? Everything like Killer Gold, Gold Boy. Like Gold Boy would be a cruiserweight mask.
Okay.
But then it was like I always had like the Nation of Domination, but didn't call him Nation of Domination. Cause it was a whole bunch of black dudes.
It was a bunch of killers.
One white dude, like or Puerto Rican or whatever. There always that one
Puerto Rican dude for the faction.
Used to be around the hood. Then I created my son.
Oh, that's son.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. He come in like interfere in one of your matches.
Yeah, he got locks too and shit. He's just a baby. Motherfucker, like, I was like 2-3 years old. I was like, look, son, this you.
But you had him like a mid-carder?
Yeah, I was in a world title joint, mid-card, created tag team. I got my 4.
I had a character. I had a whole faction of weirdos, but I had one character who was like the lead of a faction. His name was the Pharaoh, and so they would call his ass out, and like he would have like Egyptian music coming out, and he was just big as shit. He was like 7'3", and he just like was big as shit. And it was like his other factions had like the Egyptian shit on him too.
Did he flip?
Nah, I wasn't tripping. I wasn't like that.
My cousin used to make like a 7'6" nigga, and this nigga could do a full 50. How, nigga? That's cheating.
That's cheating.
I hate that. Like
create a reality that's like grounded. That's
fucking 10 feet tall. The nigga just did a shooting star press.
Yeah, like your finisher cannot be the fucking like 450 splash when you.
He do everything, huh? Oh, this nigga can flip. He can run real fast. He diving over the top rope. He could big boot me and power bomb me too. Like this nigga's
just got all the belts.
A super cruiser, middleweight, heavyweight chick. Get the fuck out of here, bro. And yo,
it's just squashing everybody. And he win all of the ladder matches, the tag team matches.
Like I was mad as shit when my cousin had the wrestler. This nigga was like, I ain't gonna put him. He probably was like 7'3". This nigga, I'm outside the ring. He talking about some, watch this. This nigga run into the rope. He run off. This nigga dive over the top rope, land on my neck, and then did a hula karate. How the fuck did you do that, bro? Nigga is 7'3", bro. Like, there's nobody 7'3".
That shit shouldn't even be allowed in the video game. It should be like, if you a certain size, like you can't do this shit.
That nigga,
nah, you can't. You shouldn't even be allowed.
He do a super kick, a big boot, a frog splash. Goddamn, he got all the hot moves and shit, bro. Then he do the rock bottom. Get the fuck out of here. How you just hit me with a frog splash, a shooting star press, pick me up, rock bottom me, and then RKO'd me. Yo, and then gave me a clothesline from him. Oh, he also strong as shit too, huh? Fuck, threw me outside the ring, put me through a table.
Did a flip outside.
Yeah, that be done doing that shit. Done is a cheating motherfucker. He'll make the match a no DQ joint.
Yeah, just
keep hitting you with the chair. Bang, bang. As soon as I get a bang, I get bang. Next thing you know, my whole body red. Now he can do anything he wants to do.
You can't.
This nigga didn't.
Gosh dang thing.
He didn't power drive me, but he. Like when he power bomb, I don't just fall over. He power bomb. Then his player pushed me back into the corner. Then he run and hit me with the knee strike.
He's trying to teach you something.
Like real shit.
He's trying to say something to you.
Real right. He'll power drive me. Then the player pushed me back up in the corner. Then he hit me with the running like the CM Punk knee.
Yo.
The CM Punk joint in the corner. I hit that joint. Then he come out. Then he coming off the rope already. Clothesline from hell. Bang. Then he just hop right up on the top turnbuckle, frog splash. Then he nigga hop over to the other corner, moonsault. Then he pick me back up, Stone Cold Stunner. God damn, bro, why you got all these
You
moves?
shouldn't even be allowed to do that.
Bro. Then he told me, watch this, throw me outside the ring, hit me with the ring bell, ding. Then they fucking threw me on the table. He cleared the table, threw me on the table. Then nigga go on the ring, get on the top turnbuckle. This nigga wrestler come flying off the turnbuckle, put me through the table. Get the fuck.
Oh, hell.
Threw me back in the ring. 1, 2, and he picked me up. Ain't that so you ain't done?
He's like, you ain't
The
done,
fuck?
Dad.
Yo, this nigga.
He's like, I can't do it. I can't do this shit in
It got
real
to the
life.
point where I'm like, you know, I quit. Nigga.
Oh, he made you tap in real life.
Yeah, bro.
Hey.
I'm not. Can't do nothing.
Yeah, you lost.
My whole body red. This nigga body still green. Like, nigga, I ain't get one hit yet. He just hit me with all top wrestlers finishers. He ain't got no regular moves. He ain't got no arm drags and no shit like that. Nigga. All finishes. Nigga put me in all the fucking league submissions. Nigga.
Yeah, it's like a Brock Lesnar match.
Oh yeah, I'm sorry. He had the F5 too. This nigga, he probably sitting out there listening, laughing and shit. I remember that.
Yeah, but yeah, that shit comes out. AEW Fight Forever game comes out. I think on June 29th. We'll see what it's like. Apparently, it's supposed to be the people who made some of the old games, the old SmackDown games, and all that.
No shit.
So we'll see what it's like. And you know, 2K got it. I think they still got it. It just is what it
Yeah,
is.
2K. That's the sports world, man.
Right.
Did you see NBA Live? That game was horrible.
Yeah, exactly.
You need 2K. Like,
2K took that shit
yeah.
over, so 2K's been in the driver's seat for a little while now.
Yeah, because right before when Live went out the door, they had the what's that, like ESPN football or some shit like that. I forget the name of that shit, but it was something else.
Yeah.
The shit was on I believe Dreamcast.
Yeah.
If I'm not mistaken. No, it was Dreamcast. I forget the name of the joint, but they tried to bring that out, but 2K just took off.
Xbox had some fire football games.
Yeah.
And what, man, one shit on it. Anyway, you know.
Yeah, what else you got? You got anything else?
Let me see. No, I think I talked about everything. AEW, WWE,
Yeah, I
went
think
to the
we-
Bloodline, and all AEW news, CM Punk shit.
Yeah.
I think it's all the script.
Yeah, we'll see, man. I guess in due time we'll see if this shit was all fake or if it was, just real. If they keep him.
I wonder, like,
Away
if
from-
CM Punk turn heels, FTR gonna turn heels too?
I think they have to. I mean, they showing that they are the closest people to him. Everybody knows that they're the closest people to him.
We're
So,
gonna see.
because I mean, CM Punk has to turn heel because I don't think he's not going to keep getting this kind of love. Just, like
They in
you're not just
Chicago.
gonna- yeah,
That's the only
exactly.
reason.
Like you trying to protect him by keeping him in Chicago, but he has to show up in other places. So we'll see.
All right, well, that's been We Talk Wrestling. I'm Del Gold.
I'm Marsley.
Maybe see y'all next week.
All right, y'all.